Hello, everybody. As I was as thinking about Maniac stuff, I decided I wanted to make a top 10 list. Until during the process of thinking in the top 10 and things that would be in that top 10 list, I came across one realization. And that's between Drazen and Devasourac. Why the heck did Devasourac not just straight up kill Drazen and throw out the multiple times he had a chance? No, really, this really has bothered me. Not killing him one time is an honest mistake. Like, not killing him a second time, I'm probably is a double F up. And not killing him 3 times in a row with a guy knowing that he wants to kill you is definitely a problem. Which is brought me throughout out the end of Hearts of Vengeance. So in case you haven't realized, today's theory is going to be discussing as to why Devasourac never killed Drazen, despite how many opportunities he's had and probably knows that he's a threat. So sit down, boys and girls, we're going to recap a little bit. During episode 20, we found he learned that Drazen in fact was one I encountered Drazen in Devasourac when he was at a young age. In which case he tried to fight him, in which case Devasourac just simply blasted him, and practically paralyzed, and temporarily paralyzed him, and simply believed he was dead, and continued to kill the rest of the other minions. Then, during the season opening, Hang of Hearts of Vengeance, and Devasourac again didn't kill Drazen while he was fused with Xeres. He's after a long-going battle. Oh, then again, Devasourac might not have been strong enough to kill both of them. While in that state. But at the same time, why didn't you beat the crap out of them, make them unfused, then kill at least one of them, and not let both of them get away to get a chance to get stronger? And third and finally, throughout episode 5, I've Devasourac being he darn strong at this point. I'd spend the entire fight killing ZIS agents, does not kill, just straight up kill Drazen, knowing that he wants to kill him, knowing that he is going to get strong enough to eventually kill him, and for whatever reason, just spends the entire fight either tossing him around, and in this one case, just straight up knocks him out instead of straight up killing him. What the actual heck is going on here? This has constantly bothered me, but now I have finally come up with 2 major theories that could help support this and give me some sanity and closure. One theory is quite obvious. Devasourac probably wanted to use Drazen as a host body, when he eventually got stronger. This is mostly proven by the fact that Devasourac mostly wanted to use who's Xeron for something similar as an unlimited well of power he could tap into. So this could be proven by the fact that Drazen and was attacked first, and Drazen and Devasourac decided to eventually use Drazen as a host body. For example, throughout the series, he's whenever people mention Drazen having adaptive healing factors, nobody seems to mention the fact that it is ever a rare case for him. For example, probably Yasmanian warriors that are born with right skin color with red head outlining, are probably naturally born with that ability. Devasourac could have probably just assumed I would have recognized this, and decided to give him an energy blast strong enough to nearly kill him, but make him stronger by the time he eventually healed. Eventually, leaving him who want to become stronger enough to kill him, in which case would make Devasourac a lot more powerful when he eventually possessed him. Or perhaps there's a lot more personal thing going on here. During a mock review for Devasourac, it is shown that it is told to us that Devasourac actually enjoys torturing lower life forms. harms, harms, harms before killing them. What if this is an intense form of torture? Think about it for a second. And in almost all three cases that had we known Devasourac attacked a village or some type of town, there was at least one survivor or of each incident. For the first survivor being Zero Necros. And we all know how psychologically tortured he is. Yes. During the attack on Ertrish's city, we eventually learned that had Asian Joy had survived that when she was a young child. And he completely hates Kathrani at this point. To the point where he has almost no joy in her. And then we get to Drazen, and a man who until he had an epiphany, he dedicated his entire life to getting stronger to the point where he will be able to beat the living crap out of Devasourac and make him suffer before he killed himself. What if Devasourac wants to psychologically he destroy the mortals that he attacks, with each survivor having PTSD of some kind? It's the ultimate satisfying form of torture. And now, thanks to that final theory, it get finally put to rest. One of the glaring plot holes that has occurred in the series is one of the greatest characterization plot points of a single psychotic Kathrani alien who just completely wanted to destruct the people who survived his wrath. But in the meantime, that's just a theory.